What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I know everyone hates YouTube drama, but I'm not one of them. In fact, this has become one of my biggest guilty pleasures, just watching YouTube drama unfold from afar. This is my soap opera. This is my As the World Turns, fucking As the YouTube Burns, that's what this is. And it's great. It's just this big hubbub over very mundane things on the website, and it's become so popular recently, and I can't help but kind of tune in because it's very fascinating. And one thing I always look forward to in these situations is the inevitable apology video from one of the two sides, because they're usually just absolutely atrocious and very fun to watch. Now, I'm sure anyone watching this is familiar with the CSGO Lotto drama. To sum it up, two big YouTubers, Syndicate and Tmartn, own this gambling website for Counter-Strike skins, and they never disclosed that they owned it and manipulated their viewers into using it and all this shit. And today, Tmartn made an apology video for it, and it is turbo shitty. So I wanted to just kind of talk about it. So the video starts with Tmartn talking to his special guest Airbud, and they're running a promotional for Airbud's new movie. Airbud gambles on CSGO skins, and he's saying how difficult it's going to be for him to make this video. So right away, T. Sharton has made me very uncomfortable and squirming in my chair like my rectum's been tickled by a fucking porcupine, because it's the most cringeworthy attempt at using one of the most popular techniques for public service announcements and emotional campaigns, where you get a cute animal there to get the viewer's guard down, make them feel like you're being real with them, make them feel like they're being genuine, and just kind of elicit sympathy from the viewer. And Tmartn's trying to utilize this technique, but he does it atrociously. It's just an absolutely abysmal attempt, and it comes across as so fake and so forced and just sets a horrible tone for the rest of the apology video. Now, I'm not going to play too much of the video because there's nothing to really be gained by listening to this human Ken doll repeat himself. The gist of the apology is he is sorry that you were too fucking stupid to understand that he was the owner of CSGO Lotto, and he is sorry for not spelling it out for your dumb ass every single day in every single video, reminding you that he owned it. It's your fault. This controversy is nothing that he's done wrong. It is just your fault as a viewer for not knowing that he owns CSGO Lotto, and he makes it very clear that he has done nothing illegal whatsoever. That's basically all this apology video is shifting the blame for this whole controversy on his audience. It's the audience's fault for not understanding or knowing that he was the owner of the website. That's basically this whole thing. So this no-nippled Neanderthal doesn't address any of the actual complaints or issues people had about this situation. He doesn't talk about why he blatantly lied about owning CSGO Lotto. He doesn't talk about why he changed the descriptions of all of his videos to add a disclaimer in the description, and he also doesn't talk about why he pretended to find CSGO Lotto instead of saying he made it or owned it. I'm not going to get too deep into talking about the actual drama because there's nothing I can offer that hasn't already been talked about or discussed. But basically, he just pretended like he found CSGO Lotto when he brought it up as if it was some type of random chance. Oh, I was on Google looking for new $2 million villas to buy that I could use as public shitting arenas where I can invite homeless people in to just shit in all the rooms in the house if they'd like, because I'm a good guy, But while I was looking for this, I happened to come across a diamond in the rough. It's called CSGO Lotto. I'll put the link in the description in case you guys want to check it out. It's kind of cool. It looks really nice. I hear the owner has a massive dick. It's a cool site, I think it's good. I'm not associated in any way. That's basically what he did. He pretended he didn't know what it was, and he doesn't talk about any of these issues in his apology video. This man doesn't take responsibility for shit. What he needed to do was grit his tiny tic-tac ass teeth and just say, look, I fucked up, I did this, I did that, I shouldn't have done any of those things, and he would have got a lot more respect out of people, and they wouldn't have seen him as this fucking asshole that I think the majority of people see him as now after this apology video. Because all of this comes across as so fake, and just reading the comments and just looking at how people are reacting, they all see right through it. He is just sorry he got caught, that is all. He doesn't give a fuck about the situation or his audience in general. He just wants people to keep watching him no matter what so he can continue to live in his expensive 2-story mansion with his nice truck in the background and that peculiar modern art painting in the background that looks like Solid Snake inside of a Mr. Meeseek's uterus. I'm not quite sure what the fuck's going on with that, but I'm sure it's about $50,000. Now, I'm sure he knows that it doesn't really matter how he handled this situation. He's going to be fine in 2 months no matter what. In fact, he'll probably be better off in 2 months than he is right now because everyone has heard his name so much recently they're going to check him out of curiosity. So he's not going to really lose many viewers, and he'll actually probably gain more. He knows that he could have handled this situation any way he wanted. He could have shown his asshole on this apology video and still everything would be fine. His lifestyle wouldn't be affected, his profession, none of that would be affected, and he knows that, so he doesn't really give too much of a fuck. And another thing that really upset me about this video is the way he ended it. He ended it with him grabbing the camera like he was about to give me a fucking Ghost Rider pin and stare. Come on, bro, you gotta do better than that. Edit that shit out. Have you never edited your own video? Do you just have beavers slap their fucking tail on your keyboard and edit your shit? Come on, pussy fart, do better than that. Now, I know everyone talks about, oh, how do you kill a YouTube channel? There's just no way. They're too big to fall. That's bullshit. A YouTube channel can die just like any other website or any other company, anything like that. All it takes is for people to stop watching them. If you really feel passionately enough that you really don't want this guy to be able to continue to manipulate people and do types of shady shit, stop watching him. It's that easy. Don't go on his channel to dislike and insult the guy. It doesn't fucking matter. It just really makes no difference. If you want a YouTube channel to disappear, you stop watching it. That's how it works. That's how it works with a lot of shit in the world. If you just give it attention, it's going to persist. There's no such thing as bad publicity. That's a saying for a reason, because as long as it's being talked about, it's going to continue to exist, no matter people's opinions on it. The only way things really do fade into obscurity is you stop supporting them, or just acknowledging them. That's a better word for it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this situation because this is one of the worst apology videos I've seen out of a YouTube drama situation, so I thought it'd be fun to talk about. So yeah, that's it. And I do read a lot of your comments. In fact, one of my favorite comments I've ever read is someone said, "My voice sounds like the world's most unenthusiastic hand job." And that one gave me a real hoot. But the reason I'm saying this is I read your comments and I know a lot of you don't like when I talk about drama or get involved in YouTube drama in any capacity. And I know, I understand, and I don't do it often, but sometimes certain situations affect me and make me want to talk about it or point out how horribly the situation was handled. But that's it. It's not going to be like something I do all of the time or anything like that, so don't worry about that. And yeah, that's it. So yeah.